Hey guys, Opal here and welcome back to the channel. So I've been having this thought a lot in my valley that it's really annoying that we can't delete character houses, and I kind of understand why, because they don't want villagers to disappear into the void. But I've been having the idea of really wanting like a kind of hotel or like a hostel or whatever you want to call it, where villagers can live there if you don't have their house up. Maybe it's just like apartments and they can all just like be together. Anyways, so this build is inspired by that kind of idea, and I wanted to do two different styled kind of like hostels for the villagers, and one is more like a tropical kind of jungly beach vibe, and then the other one's more like a fancy smancy, mansion vibe. But I do really love the both of these, and even if they're not like hostel builds, I think they're still cute to put in your valley just as like big nice builds. So yeah, this build's quite symmetrical. I used lots of Moana items, lots of Lion King items. I really just wanted to have lots of color, lots of like little water features, which I think we did in this one with the waterfalls and the pools. And yeah, it took me a while to decide on a path, but I actually think this main street path really pulls it all together with like the deep kind of orangey red color. And yeah, I did put quite a lot of foliage on the sides. Obviously this build is not connected to anything, but super easy to connect it to other builds. I also just blocked off the back of these with some bamboo fences because I thought that'd be cute to put like little, what are these called? Little like beds where people would get like a massage. I thought that was quite cute, and then I just put a little bit of decor inside of those. I do think this build would look really cute if I went back in right at the end and put some like cactuses and stuff and just kind of thrown them down, but I did forget to do that. But I still think it looks cute without it. But definitely if you're going to recreate this, I think cactuses would look really pretty in this build. Even just some like orange flowers I think too would look really cute. Anyways, this is basically the final build, and here is a walkthrough of the build. I love how this turned out. It really kind of matched what I had in my head, which I thought was really cool. Sometimes when I think of like ideas in my head, they don't really translate well in game, but I think this is really cute, and it's such a big build too. I love how it looks like at night. I think it's really pretty. It just gives me good vibes, And it was also super fun to use the gazebos in a build, because I used to love using these gazebos. I do use them still, but I don't use them like in it to make a building bigger, So this is really nice. Anyway, this is the second build. This is kind of your fancy smancy vibes. I really wanted to have like a circular pathing and have it more what do you call it? A little bit more like jagged and like floral in this build. I did use these like bath things that we get from that seaside villa dream style pack, and also that matching fountain. And yeah, I just used lots of like creamy beautiful items, lots of foliage at the end. I also use these like arches, and I think those look really cute. And yeah, I was not sure what to do for trees, so I ended up just doing birch trees. And I don't really use these trees because honestly I think they're quite boring. So yeah, it was nice to use these, and I think they look quite good, especially in the Forest of Valor. I did go with this brick fencing because I think that looks really cute, quite like formal and elegant. And yeah, I did fence off the back of these little arches with hedges, because I think that kind of finishes it off a little bit, makes it feel a little bit more like, I don't know what you call it, you know what I mean though. Anyways, lots of this build at the end, I put lots of flowers in, lots of different colors, and honestly I really love it. At first glance you probably won't think, oh yeah, this is a hotel, but in my mind it is, and I think that's enough. I put some grates and some of these curved chairs because they are so beautiful, and also some little bits of foliage just to kind of brighten it up a little bit and make it less like grey. I also mixed in some acacia trees, which I have been loving using recently, and I think they work really nicely with like basically all of the foliage, especially when you like mix. I tend to mix Plaza and Forest of Valor foliage, so I think the acacia trees work really well with those two types of foliage. I went in with some kind of fairy core elements, but I don't think it's really fairy core. I think it just gives a nice kind of elegant vibe. Here's me with all of those flowers. As I said, I put like a bunch of flowers, just kind of cluttered it up, and it looks a little bit messy, but I do really like how it looks. And then I decided to path off the whatever it's called, path off the path, sure, border the path. And this is the final look. It looks a bit funny at this time of day, but I still think it looks really cute. Really cute. I just love the way it looks. I think it looks so formal and elegant and pretty. I'm just glad that we have lots of kind of like marble accents that can really finish this off. The one thing I would absolutely love in Disney Dreamlight Valley is if we had more of these like formal beautiful things, but in the base game, like not in premium. Maybe we could like craft them or something, and that way people could replicate stuff like this easier if they're either new players or just don't have that many moonstones to spend. But yeah, anyways, thank you so much for watching. I really hope this video was helpful or inspirational. Bye bye.